Hey everyone, I'm Mina and I'd like to talk about the fangirl problem with Jahar. So recently the New York Post and I think TMZ have ridiculed the Jahar supporters because of these fangirls, and that really makes me angry because these fangirls think it's all fun and games, but really you're hurting the chances of somebody who's innocent to go free, and you're hurting his family, and you're hurting people like me, people who are Muslim. Now, I don't know if you care about Muslims, because from what I've seen, fangirls have used the logic, oh, he didn't really act Muslim, he smoked and he used to drink, and that's not really Muslim behavior, so obviously he's innocent, which is really bad logic, by the way, because being Muslim does not mean you're a terrorist. And for the people who said that, it was really hurtful, because I used to think the Jahar supporters were supporting the innocent, and I didn't know you couldn't be innocent if you were a practicing Muslim, or a so-called practicing Muslim, because apparently there is one right way to be a Muslim, because that's what these fangirls think, and if you're not matching the little mold of the perfect Muslim to these fangirls, who are, a lot of them are non-Muslim, then you're basically, you have no motive, and being Muslim is not a motive to commit these terrorist acts. I'm Muslim and I wouldn't do that, and I don't think Jahar, is capable of doing that either. I mean, it really got me angry because when Anon asked all the Jahar supporters to trend blackout, we all did, and it was like one of the top trends on Twitter for the United States, and that really gave me faith. I thought that the Jahar supporters are getting somewhere, and that maybe this kid could go free, and maybe fellow Muslims could get their names cleared. But as I chatted with a lot of these Jahar supporters, who were mostly just fangirls, and they would comment on how hot he was and how hot his friends were, and they were just really mean. They were oh, they don't act Muslim, so they're not as they don't have a motive for terrorism, obviously, because they're not practicing Muslims, because if you're a practicing Muslim, you're obviously a terrorist. That really hurt me, because I'm obviously Muslim, and I know a lot of more really religious Muslims who are really peaceful people, but this video isn't about that, really. It's about the fangirl problem in general. Because of the stupid fan fiction they've written, and the picture collages, the collages of pictures, sorry, I'm messing my words up, but because I'm really frustrated, just sorry. Okay, and the collages they made of him, and some girl got a tattoo of him, and it's just, I don't know, it infuriates me, because it takes away from the people who actually do support him, because they believe he's innocent, because they know that the backpacks don't match. The backpack Jahar and his brother were carrying, they were found at his house, and if they really were the terrorists, then why weren't they the scraps they found? Because they found the scraps of the bags carrying the weapons, and why were their bags at home? It makes no sense. Wouldn't they be torn into pieces? And the female DNA they found. Also, they have no motive. And I think it was the Quick Check or 7-Eleven owner said that the robbery wasn't related to the terrorist attacks. So a lot of things don't match up, and the police said that Jahar was armed, and then later on they said he wasn't armed, and I just don't believe him and his brother could have done it, And at first I was really skeptical about the whole thing, because I thought maybe it was his brother and him, and it was really sad. And for oh well, I gave up being Muslim because, you know, it's just, it gets depressing after a while when you have to keep on defending yourself and like people judge you, you know? Well, obviously fangirls don't know because most of you are non-Muslims. Most of you are like white girls. No offense to, like, you know, all white girls out there, but like these crazy people, from what I've seen, are like obsessed with criminals and like they're criminal fangirls, which I'm not a fangirl of Jahar. I would have supported him even if he was like the most ugliest thing on the planet. I would have supported him anyway because of the evidence I see, because I see he's innocent. It doesn't really matter if he's cute or whatever. Um, uh, like, I've never supported a criminal before. I don't believe 9/11 was a conspiracy. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, or whatever it's called. You know, before this, I've never gotten involved with, like, conspiracy theories or, like, supporting the criminal, like, ooh, they're bad boys. Like, I'm not into that. I'm 21 years old, so I know better, obviously. I'm not a fangirl. It just, it makes me angry because these fangirls don't care about Jahar, because if they did, they wouldn't make up this crap fan fiction and, like, the picture collages and, like, this, they wouldn't make up this stuff because they know that because of them they're getting discredited. And long before the NY Post and long before like TMZ came along, like a lot of Jahar supporters had told them to stop because it makes them look like crazy fangirls. And nobody takes you seriously if you look like that. And like they didn't care. They just continued. They're like, oh, just because we think that he's hot, you know, doesn't mean it's gonna affect him. Well, it does. It is. And look, we're a joke now to like the NY Post and TMZ and the media because they think we're crazy fangirls who support criminals, when in fact that isn't the case. And it angers me that you would do this. Because obviously I know you don't care, and I know that you know, it really doesn't matter to you, and all you care about he's hot, and you don't care how this affects other people. You don't care if because of the things these fangirls do that Jahar is not gonna be taken seriously. His case isn't gonna be taken seriously because of them, and obviously that means it like damages his chances of getting out free, you know, or like not getting the death penalty. Like, they don't care about that. All they care about, ooh, he's hot, ooh, his friend is hot, ooh, that's so cool.